Hello, my badass boys and badass babes. It is your favorite vixen of Vatican City herself, Virgo the Vixen. And as always, hit those likes and subscribe buttons wherever they're at. I want to first of all apologize for not getting the video out. Yesterday, I've been dealing with some influenza A, and now I feel good enough to actually do this week's video. So again, I do apologize for the lateness of the video. Now, with that said, let's dive into today's video. Today, I am honoring the Girl Scouts of America. All right, first of all, I want to give proper respect and a proper shout out to the Girl Scouts of America, because this is one of the few institutions that is actually a positive influence on young girls and young women today. So, bravo for that. And this is the thing I want to talk. It's not about, what they do for the girls or this or that. The one thing that I think that, how do I want to say this without sounding too greedy? They are smart businesswomen, okay? I don't know who came up with this idea, but I gotta give credit to the Girl Scouts of America. They are really smart businesswomen. And ladies, you want your young girls to learn about business, definitely take a look at the business model of the Girl Scouts of America, because we're going to be focusing on the most dangerous gangsta business model in U.S. history. I want to say that again. The most gangsta, dangerous business model, and that is the Girl Scout cookies. All right? And if you don't believe me, by the time you're done with this video, your perception might change. Why do I call them the most gangsta, dangerous, business model? Because they are very successful. Let me lay out as to why I love them, okay, for this model. Okay, first of all, they don't have adults selling the cookies. They have the Girl Scouts do it. Okay, and everyone loves. Okay, it's like, oh, we're seeing children selling candy bars or cookies or whatever, so everyone likes to help kids with selling whatever, okay? It's just a thing in America. They got that going. The worst part is, and I swear to God, the worst part is, their cookies are relatively cheap and they are phenomenal. I don't know if they like crush up a unicorn and just put that in the batter and all of a sudden come out these cookies. I don't know what it is. All I know is you cannot just eat one sleeve and or one box of Thin Mints, okay? And this is where the gangsta part comes in. They know with the cuteness of the child, with the, the deliciousness of the cookies, you're not just going to say no. You're going to say yes. And you're not just going to say, well, I'll take a box. 4 to 5, 10 boxes later, you just help them out. And I got to admit, the women at the Girl Scouts of America, smart business ladies, because they know that, first of all, their product is cheaper than crack cocaine. Number 2, their product is legal. Number 3, their product is cheaper, okay? Number 4, they have the best marketing. I mean, hands down. You having kids, your Girl Scout troops, sell cookies, and they're smart about it. They don't go door to door. They don't go, places where they're not, how can we say, not viable. They put them in, and I love this. They put them outside like busy shopping centers, for example, or grocery stores. You'll see them as you're coming in and as you're coming out. Like I said, pretty smart places. The other day I saw one over by a lumber yard. Believe it or not, they were selling cookies. But the best part, and I gotta love this story about how gangsta these Girl Scouts are. In Colorado, when Colorado legalized marijuana use, the Girl Scouts set up outside the dispensaries. I want to say that again. Girl Scouts selling cookies outside a dispensary that sells a product that makes you get the munchies. I don't know who came up with this idea to put them in outside the dispensaries, but whoever did, chef's kiss, brilliant. And these Girl Scouts make buco bucks, all right? Because if you think each box is like $5 to $6, let's just say you buy, I think it's like $6 now. Let's say you buy 4 boxes at $6. That's 24 boxes. And the worst part is, I swear to God, they just got like infinite warehouses full of this stuff. So if you run out, they can just say, no problem, we'll just order you a couple crates more. And they will. And here's the thing. If you want to order in mass quantity, they can do it. You just talk to your local Girl Scout troop mom, and you just, fill out a form saying, okay, I want X amount of, Thin Mints, X amount of s'mores, X amounts of lemon, or whatever, whatever your favorite is. You can just say, okay, here, pay them up the money, they get the product, and again, they are the cutest little crack dealers because no one's going to argue with them, no one's going to try hurting them, and if anyone tries to hurt a Girl Scout, I guarantee you, and this is built into the business model, I swear to God, no one's going to touch them because if anyone does touch them, the rest of the people, there could be a hardened guy from the most hardened prison in the world, and he won't even touch the Girl Scouts because he's going to look like, oh, this cute little girl, do not touch. She's respectable. Leave her alone. You touch her, even that hardened criminal is going to look like, today's your worst day. You made a bad mistake. Tonight, well, let's just say you will not go home alive. Maybe. We don't know. So, I got to give my hats off to the Girl Scouts of America. Number one, you're a positive influence on young girls and women going up in this world in America. So, please keep doing what you're doing. Number two, I think we all can agree, Thin Mints are by far the best cookie that the Girl Scouts offer. That's just my biased opinion. I wasn't like I was bribed by a bunch of, maybe the Girl Scouts gave me a few extra cookies to say so. I can't say yes. I can't say no. All I'm going to say is you just can't eat one box of the Thin Mints. All right, just throwing that out there. And number three, they are the cutest little crack dealers God has ever put on this earth because, let's face it, who doesn't love Girl Scout cookies? So my badass boys and badass babes, hopefully you've been entertained on how I perceive this business model by the Girl Scouts of America. And guess what? Who's your vixen? Bye-bye.